things, of how we live our lives and stuff. I'm nervous and stuff right now, but as Brother Ferris would like to say, let me hold on and overthink this. And anyways, in 1 Kings 22, where you have Jehoshaphat and Ahab getting ready to go to battle, and I'd like to read it real quick for if I could in verse 10. And the king of Israel, Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, sat each on his throne, having put their robes in a void place, entrance of the gate of Samaria, and all the prophets prophesied before them. And Zedekiah, the son of, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Chenaanah, made him horns of iron and said, Thus saith the Lord, with these thou shalt push the Syrians until thou have consumed them. And all the prophets prophesied so, saying, Go up to Ramoth-Gilead, prosper, for the Lord shall deliver it into the king's hand. And the messenger was gone to call Micaiah. The messenger that was gone to call Micaiah spake unto him, saying, Behold now, the words of the prophets declare good unto the king with one mouth. Let my word, I pray thee, be like the word of one of them, and speak that which is good. And Micaiah said, As the Lord liveth, what the Lord saith unto me, that will I speak. So he spake to the king, and the king said unto him, Micaiah, shall we go against Ramoth-Gilead to battle, or shall we forbear? And he answered him, Go and prosper, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hand of the king. And the king said unto him, How many times shall I adjure thee, that thou tell me nothing that which is true in the name of the Lord? And he said, I saw all Israel scattered upon the hills as sheep that have not a shepherd. And the Lord said, These have no master, let them return, every man to his house in peace. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, Did I not tell thee that he would prophesy no good concerning me, but evil? And he, Micaiah, said, Hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And the Lord said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go and fall at Ramoth-Gilead? And one said on this manner, and the other said on that manner. And there came forth a spirit, and stood before the Lord, and said, I will persuade him. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, Thou shalt persuade him, and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Stephanie, Matt, and I were talking about that one time. And, the Lord's having a meeting up in heaven with what we believe is his angels. And he's, looking for ideas. It was in the picture here. Looks like he's looking for ideas on how to persuade King Ahab to go to battle so that he can destroy him. And so the Lord's face is set against him, and yet he still was merciful, graceful, and loving enough to provide his word of truth in that moment, which I find remarkable.
Tongue or pen can ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the lowest hell. The guilty pair bow down with care. God gave his Son to win his erring child. He reconciled and pardoned from his sin. Could we with ink the oceans fill, and were the skies of parchment made, were every stalk on earth a quill, and every man a scribe by trade, to write the love of God above, would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky. Love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure, the saints and angels' song. When years of time shall pass away, and earthly thrones and kingdoms fall, when men who hear refuse to pray, on rocks and hills and mountains call, God's love so pure shall still endure, all measureless and strong, redeeming grace to Adam's race, the saints and angels' song. O love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure, the saints and angels' song. It shall forevermore endure, the saints